What's going on, family? This your boy Big Smoke coming to holler at you about some health and wealth, man. What you putting in your body, man. Every great person that I read about always took care of their main vehicle, not just the rolling vehicle, but their main vehicle. Look, man, if you're a Facebook friend of mine and you see that I haven't been on Facebook, I am doing a matrix detox. I had to disconnect myself from the matrix. Too much information, too much bad, too much unleveraged, unbalanced information, man. Too many different spirits. I feel much better since I done kind of got out that door, man. You know, Mr. Anderson, you know, Mr. Smith, man, he was chasing, man, you know, trying to get you caught in the matrix, keep you plugged in, man. So I had to detach myself. Sorry about the big sun shining on your boy. That's the Lord shining in on your boy, man. I most definitely love Windows, man. So to the script, all right? This one I want to holler at you about, man. Know what you're doing when you get in real estate, man. Figure it out. Take your time, man. Investigate what entity you want to go into, man. Let me give you a quick example of what I mean, man. You got one person, hypothetically speaking, right? You got the one person that want to be a wholesaler, right? You think you want to be a wholesaler, right? You get in the game, you wholesale a few properties. You don't become a master of it, but you know a little bit about it, right? Then you get a single family. Now you jump into a single family, right? You rent it out. You come to find out that you're having troubles with rents and shit like that because you didn't do your, you didn't learn the full totality of areas to buy for rent roll, to look for where the jobs are in that area. To do, you got to do your due diligence, man, because the area, the location you buy the single family in plays a major part in where you're going to get your rent at, right? How you going to get your rent. Then you did wholesaling, you jump to a single family, now you want to buy a 2 or 3 unit, right? Then you get into that, then you find out that you got 2 or 3 people living in this box, right? Now you're responsible for cutting the grass. You got to find somebody to do that. Snow removal, right? Then you got to pay the water bill. People on the second floor, the kids just letting the water run and shit. Your bill $200-300 every quarter on some crazy shit, right? Little Miss Mary go to work every day, go to church, money making Mike on the second floor. He's selling dro. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a garden department. Old girl late as hell with rent. So you got these 3 different personalities, right? And it's stated now with law that if a building has bed bugs, the landlord is obligated to get the bed bugs out. Crazy shit, right? So now you done jump from wholesaler, single family building, and you want to do flips, right? Then you come to do a flip. You find out it takes 8 to 6 months, right? You done spent all this money. You done overpaid for shit because just to make $20,000 or $30,000, $40,000, right, that year, right? One flip. You thought you was gonna make more than that, right? You come to find out that the property has structural damage, right? You need to call U.S. waterproofing, Permaseal, whatever company to come out. That's an extra $85,000 to $10,000, right? You seen these HGTV shows, right, where they set a budget but then they go over by 12-15 grand, right? That wasn't, now you don't even know how to fucking come up with the money with that. You gotta borrow, right? You don't know if you want to do central air unit or air conditioners in the window, right? Crazy shit. Your crew, you need to take a pause to get some more money. Your crew done got to another job. Now when you call them back, when you get the money, now you gotta wait another month because they started another job, right? You see how all of this shit can get so crazy, right? Or you bump heads with your contractor, right? Your contractor, y'all done got on some old, a little more personal than you should be and shit. Now him or her feeling some kind of way, right? They ain't answering the phone, or they got to fight now because y'all don't agree on some shit on your goddamn project, right? It can get real crazy. Like I say, you don't want to know so much about everything that you become a master of none. Come into the game doing your investigation on what you think you want to do first, right? When I first got into the game, the big thing was get a building, right? Get a fucking building. Well, I have owned over 14 buildings at one point in time, right? And I stayed doing that shit from like 2001 to like 2006. And I come to find out that buildings, I didn't make a fucking dime off of them, right? Because it just didn't work for me. You know, I'm not saying don't do it. To each his own. If that's what you want to do, hey, please, I double salute. Do your thing, right? This is just what I went through. What I went through, you might have great success at, right? So don't let my stories deter you from doing your motherfucking thing, okay? But the thing is that I spent years into investigating what works for me. I wasn't trying to do it for 3 or 4 months, collect a little rent, go through one or two different things, and then say, this ain't working for me. Now I want to be a realtor, right? So you got, like I said, man, you got so many different things, man. You got people who want to be a wholesaler. The same person want to get into the single families. Then they want to do a building, right? Then they want to do flips. Now they want to be a realtor. Then they want to be an appraiser. Then a loan officer. Then they go, look, take your time, right? Wealth is built brick by brick, right? What they say, man, the pyramids and shit wasn't built overnight, right? You have to take your time, young man, young lady, older lady, all right, older man, senior citizen, because it's never too late to get in the game of real estate. I don't care how old you are. It's never too late. But please do your due diligence on everything before you start getting out here signing with your, I've been bragging all 5-10 years on my good credit now, and then you get out there and then you fuck up your credit because you didn't take out the time to understand and learn how to leverage debt, or what kind of debt to get into, right? Or how much to borrow for you to, you know, have a small amount per month in order for you to maneuver like you need to. Because you got to remember, when you got a mortgage, you got four entities, right? You got principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, right? And on the outside of that, you got to pay to get the grass cut. You got the water bill. You got upkeep throughout the year. You might have a leak. It takes a lot. You have to be a diligent, strong-minded person to get in real estate, man. And if you're retired, or if you're a young guy and you're on the move and you're moving all the time, you might not want to just be hands-on. You might want to pass this off, the responsibility off to somebody who's diligent, or a company. You know what I'm saying? I did a tutorial on when you think you should hire a management company or a great handyman. You know, so check that tutorial out. So like I said, the basis of this is just basically, man, make sure you investigate and do one thing at a time. Investigate what you want to do. Don't get in here and because you'll spend, I'm telling you, what'll happen is you'll spend a lot of money rehabbing and finding and looking for shit and going to classes and listening to people and shit. And you'll look at your bank account and you'll be like, fuck, I done spent a lot of money. But you got to remember, we are crazy. Investors are crazy. You are spending, especially if you're spending cash. We'll spend $100,000 just to make $1,400 a month, right? And you look at that like, damn, that's the trade-off, huh? Well, the thing is that the great thing is that you're getting that for life. That's what makes it different. You're invested for life, right? Nobody can take that from you. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, real estate is the now laters game. So you get some now, you get some later. You get some rent money off your investment now, you sell your shit, get your motherfucking money in bulk later, right? So this your boy Big Smoke, man, just getting your wheels to turn to tell you, man, please take out time, man. That's why you can't just go to school 1 year and get a diploma, right? Not a high school diploma or a college degree, right? They have you go 4 years, 8 years. Sometimes you got to take that time. It's the same with real estate, man. Real estate is one of the biggest entities that make money in bulk like that. Wall Street and real estate, baby, they cousins. Matter of fact, they're sisters and brothers, right? All right, it is what it is, man. Health and wealth to you, man. Remember, man, you cannot enjoy your wealth if you're not doing anything for your health, man. Health is number one. Trust me, man. You don't want to work hard like that, and you can't enjoy your shit. Driving the Benz, but when you get out the car, you got the big house, can't go up the stairs. Now you gotta sell the big house, get in the elevator because you ain't taking care of yourself. Get you some black seed oil. Get you some black seed oil. Get you some macaroon. Get you something like that, man. Get rid of that bullshit soap, man, that you've been buying off the shelf, man. Get you some peppermint, some real soap. So this your boy Big Smoke, man. We'll talk later on. Hit the like button, subscribe, do all that they say. If you don't, hey, I did my job. I do this for me to go back and listen to myself, most definitely for my kids later on down the line. If God ever called me home, my kids can click on this and get some good information from someone that they know that loves them, and they can make good power moves here on the great green planet Earth. All right, it's your boy Big Smoke. Health and wealth to you. Peace.